us now go to the next topic, that is next part of the assignment problem, that will be maximization assignment problem. Till now we have solved the problems which were of type minimization, that is minimize the cost, minimize the time, minimize the mileage, minimize the work hours, etc. Now what if we get the question like find what is the maximum sales, find what is the maximum profit, then in that case what we need to do? So in that case we will follow our same procedure, but the procedure which we were following till now is applicable only to minimization problems, and it is given by Hungarian. So this method which we were following since the first day is also known as Hungarian method of solving assignment problems. Sometimes in question you will find like this: solve the following problem by Hungarian method. So Hungarian method is nothing but what we have solved previously. That means row minimum, column minimum, then covering all the zeros, and finally optimization. But Hungarian method says that it is applicable only to minimization cases, not maximization cases. So in this case what we need to do, we need to convert this maximization problem into a minimization problem. That's it. Once we convert it into minimization problem, then we can follow our regular procedure. So let us now see how to convert maximization problem into a minimization problem. So question is, a company has team of 4 salesmen and there are 4 districts where the company wants to start its business. After taking into account the capabilities of salesmen and nature of district, the company estimates that the profit per day in rupees for each salesman is as given below. Find the assignment of salesmen to various districts which will yield maximum profit. So now you can see the question has changed. We need to find out assignment as maximum profit. And the question is like this. So starting with our steps, the first step is check whether the person are equal to number of jobs. So yes, there are 4 salesmen and there are 4 districts. So we will have this step as correct. Now we will forward to our next step. But before forwarding to next step, we have to convert this problem into minimization problem. Otherwise we can't proceed. So step 1B will be convert the minimization problem by subtracting largest number from the matrix from all the elements. Only this one step in the initial phase will be increased. What we need to do is we have to find out what is the maximum number in the entire matrix, and we have to subtract this number from all the other elements in the matrix. By doing this, we will convert the maximization into a minimization problem. So after doing this, I will get like this. So you can see the maximum number in the entire matrix was 16. So I will subtract 16 from all the elements. So 16 minus 16, I will get 0. 16 minus 10, 6. 16 minus 12, 4. 16 minus 11, 5. And so on. Now the matrix which we got now is a minimization matrix. Hence now we can apply our regular procedure, that is finding out row minimum, column minimum, etc. So now I will give you time to solve, and then one of you will be explaining this problem. So take 5 minutes. Till then, if you have any doubt, you can ask. Start with your solution. It is a very simple problem. Just first step has been changed, that we have to convert it into a minimization problem by subtracting the largest element from the matrix from all the elements. This is the only new thing. Okay, so I have kept the screen on in front of you. So you can start with this step.
Step 1, check whether the number of persons are equal to number of job, and this is the maximization assignment problem. So we convert the maximization problem by subtracting large element from all. Then step 2, select the smallest number from each row and subtract it from the other number in the same row. In first row, smallest number is 0, and in second row, smallest number is 1, and third 1 and last one. Select the smallest numbers from each column and subtract it from a other number in same column. In first column, smallest number is 0. In second, 0. Third, 0. And fourth, 0. Draw the minimum number of vertical and horizontal lines to cover all zeros in row and column in the matrix. Number of horizontal and vertical lines equal to number of yes. Assignments are
Just at the last step, I will repeat. In the first row, there was only one zero, so I assigned it. Hence, all other zeros in that row or column will get cancelled. Now next, in second row there are two zeros, so we will leave it. In third row there is only one zero, so I will assign it. Fourth row only one zero, I will assign, and hence other zeros in the particular row or column will get cancelled. So this get cancelled, and lastly only one zero remain, so I will assign it. So as I can say, all assignments are made. Solution is optimum, and the assignments are A to 1, B to 3, C to 2, and D to 4. And final answer. Remember this, final answer will always be calculated based on the original matrix. So from original matrix, the values which are we have assigned will be 16 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15. Hence it comes out to be 61 rupees per day. That is the maximum profit which we found out by assigning it in the optimum way. No other possible combination will give you answer 61 or more than that. So this completes the solution. So I have one more problem of similar type. So let us say an head of departments needs to assign faculties for teaching various subjects in the coming semester. Find the optimal assignments of faculties to the subject such that the result output is maximum. The question is like this: physics, mechanics, chemistry, and mathematics, and there are four professors A, B, C, D, and the results from the previous data are given as follows. Now, it is also a restricted assignment problem along with maximization. Why restricted? Because there is a dash at A and maths. That means Professor A can't teach maths. Similarly, Professor B can't teach chemistry, and Professor D also can't teach mathematics. So this is a combined problem of maximization as well as restricted assignment problem. First step, check whether the number of persons are equal to number of jobs. So yes, there are four professors and four subjects. So this is okay. Now, in the question it was asked to maximize the total result. So that means it is a problem of maximization. So if this is a problem of maximization, to apply the Hungarian method, which we were already applying since the first problem, we need to convert this matrix into a minimization matrix. To convert it into a minimization matrix, what we need to do? We need to select the maximum element from the matrix and subtract it from all the elements of the matrix. So you can see in this case 84 is maximum. So I will subtract 84 from all the numbers or all the elements of the matrix. By doing this, what I will do, I will convert the maximization problem into a minimization problem. And similarly, wherever there is a dash, that means no assignment can be done, hence no operation should be performed at that place. So after doing this, I will get this matrix. Now again, you take 3 to 4 minutes and start solving this problem. Till then, if anyone has doubt, can ask me.
So first step we have done.
Hmm.
In second step, select small number from each row and subtract it from other in same.
Okay.
उसके अंदर फर्स्ट लाइन में जीरो था तो वो सेम हुआ.
Hmm.
सेकंड 6 का जीरो हुआ, 19 का 13 और
Hmm.
16 22 का 16.
Hmm.
फिर उसके बाद थर्ड रो में स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर इज 5.
Hmm.
So 8 minus 5 is 3, 5 minus 5 0, 18
Hmm.
minus 5 13 and
Hmm.
36 minus 5 31.
Hmm.
फोर्थ रो में 8 छोटा था तो
Hmm.
उसके अंदर 9 minus 8 1, 19 minus 8 11 and 8 minus 8 0. This
Hmm.
complete the
Hmm.
second step.
Okay.
Then we move to the third step.
Hmm.
थर्ड स्टेप में कॉलम वाइज जाना है तो
Hmm.
कॉलम वाइज में जीरो था तो वही सेम रहेगा.
बराबर.
इसमें भी सेकंड कॉलम में भी जीरो है तो सेम रहेगा.
बराबर.
थर्ड में भी जीरो है तो सेम रहेगा और फोर्थ में 18 था छोटा, तो उसको माइनस करके 0 आया और 15 आएगा. ड्रॉ मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ हॉरिजॉन्टल एंड वर्टिकल लाइन टू कवर ऑल जीरोस इन ऑल रोज एंड कॉलम इन द मैट्रिक्स. उसके अंदर स्ट्रेट चारों वर्टिकल लाइन ले लिया मैंने.
ठीक है.
आर हॉरिजॉन्टल एंड वर्टिकल लाइन इक्वल टू रोज नंबर ऑफ रोज एंड कॉलम, दे आर इक्वल. स्टेप 5 भी हो गया. स्टेप 6 में जाएंगे टू फाइंड असाइनमेंट बाय असाइनिंग ऑल जीरोस इन रोज एंड कॉलम. अभी स्टेप 5 में रो वाइज में ए फर्स्ट रो में वह 0 था, तो ए को फिजिक्स असाइन कर दिए. फिर उसके बाद वो कॉलम में बी के पास 0, उसको कैंसिल कर देते हैं. फिर वापस से प्रोसीजर सेम करेंगे, तो उसके अंदर बी में एक 0 आता है, तो उसको मैक्स असाइन कर देंगे वाले को, बी वाले प्रोफेसर को. फिर उसके बाद सी में गए. सी में भी एक मैकेनिक्स, वह एक ही 0 है. सी में एक ही 0, तो उसको मैकेनिक्स असाइन कर देंगे.
हाँ, ठीक है.
और डी में उसको केमिस्ट्री असाइन कर देंगे. तो उसका टोटल आंसर है 301.
So with this we have completed the problem on maximization problem. Now you can see that this was the combination of maximization problem as well as restricted problem, but our procedure remains the same. In previous sums also we have seen the combination such as restricted with multiple optimum. All of you please listen to my question and the answer given by Basit. So what is the question for you is, okay, the question will be related to the next problem. Just I want to give you a hint how to convert the matrix. Okay, Basit, the question to you is, so I need to assign you a job in which you have to write 200 pages of a book, and your writing speed is, you can write 20 pages per hour. In 1 hour you can complete 20 pages. So how many hours you will take to complete 200 pages?
10.
10. Okay, what you did?
Divided.
Yeah,
Divided the number of pages by number of pages in hour.
Very good.
Per hour.
So what you did is, you took the division of total number of pages divided by how many pages you can type in an hour.
Complete in 1 hour.
Yeah, so that was 200 divided by 20.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can complete the task in 10 hours. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So now if you demand
Yes,
me,
sir.
yeah, now let us say if you demand me that, sir, yes, I will complete your task, but I will require rupees 10 per hour. So how much I need to pay you?
Sir, I will multiply it by the number of pages per hour and I will get 100.
Okay. So first what you did? First you did total number of pages divided by your speed. So you got answer as 10.
Yes. 10.
Then 1 hour you are charging me 10 rupees. So you multiply it by 10 and you got 100 as your final answer. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us now proceed to our next question. A question is, a firm employs typists on hourly base rate for their daily work. 5 typists are working for this firm. The charges and speeds are different on basis of some earlier understanding. Only one job is given to one typist, and typist is paid full. This is the most important word. The typist is paid full even if she works for a fraction of an hour. Find the least allocation from the following data. So this is the question which is given, that typist ABCD rates per hour, number of pages per hour, and total number of pages the job has. So now relating it to the example which I asked to Basit. So I gave Basit an example that there is a book of 200 pages. So now correlate this. Here there is a job P which has 199 pages. Okay. And let us say Basit is my typist A. So he can type 12 pages per hour. So how much time he will take to type 199 pages? So it will be 199 divided by 12. That many hours he will require to type the entire book of 199 pages. 199 divided by 12 comes out to be
16.58.
16.58. Yeah, 16.58. That means he will require 16.58 hours to complete the entire book of 199 pages. Now, as per the question, even if he works for a fraction of hour, he should be paid full. So 16.58 hours will be rounded off to 17 hours because I want to pay the full amount. So 17 hours he will require to complete the entire book, and now he is charging me rupees 5 per hour. So total cost he will be taking from me will be 17 multiplied
85.
by 5, that is 85. Any doubt till here? So let me make a matrix here. This was already question given. So you can see a sample calculation. Suppose A is job to assign P, which we have already seen. Number of pages he can type 12 per hour. So for 199 pages, he will require 199 divided by 12, that is 16.58. So rounding it off to nearest integer, it will be 17 hours. And he charges rupees 5 per hour. So total cost will be 17 into 5, that is 85 rupees. So with this, I will make one matrix like this. So I have A, B, C, D, E on the left side, typist, and job P, Q, R, S, T. So we have seen that if A is assigned to job P, the cost incurred will be 85. Similarly, we can calculate for all the other values. Let us see an example for any other case. Let us say I am assigning job S to D. Okay, let us say I am assigning job S to D. Okay, so S means he has to type 298 pages, and I am assigning it to D. The speed number of pages per hour he can type is 10. So number of hours he will take to type the entire book will be 298 divided by 10. That means 29.8 hours he will take to complete the entire book. So 29.8 rounded off to nearest integer will be 30. So 30 hours multiplied by rate he will be charging, that is 4. So it will be 30 multiplied by 4, answer will be 120. So you can see in the matrix, in place of D and S, the intersection of D and S, I have put the value of 120 rupees. Now let us say this is our cost matrix, which is now becoming our question. So we have converted the given data into our required type of question. Now it is a minimization problem. Question it was asked, minimize the cost. So as it is minimization problem, we don't have to go for maximum element and all that. We can directly start with the Hungarian method. Now we will follow exactly the same steps which we were following. No changes. So first step, I will just go fast. You can complete this problem later. So check whether the number of persons equal to number of jobs. Yes, they are equal. Then smallest number from each row, you will get this answer. Then column minimum. So after column minimum operation, you will get this matrix. Then we have to draw minimum number of horizontal and vertical lines. So in first case, it is covered only by four lines. So it is not an optimum solution. So we will do subtract the minimum from uncut elements and add it at the intersection points. After doing this, again I will check for number of lines. Yes, no, again I am getting 4 lines in second iteration also. So third iteration I will again do the same thing, and third iteration I will check. So I am getting 5 lines. So now I can proceed for further assignment. So further assignment, finally, one first row only 1 0 I will assign, cancel all the zeros. Then second row only 1 0. There is only 1 0 in D, so I will assign it. Then this 0 will be get cancelled. Now I have arbitrary option. So I can select anything. Let us say I am selecting this. So this and this will get cancelled and this will be assigned. So now as I am selecting here arbitrarily, that means this question will have multiple optimum solutions. Because why? Because I have selected this E to 2, but someone can select C to 2. No issues. He will get the different assignment, but the final minimum cost will be same. So you can see the entire procedure was same except the first one that completes the solution. So you can try this, and we can meet tomorrow from 10:30. We will have 2 more problems like this, and then this chapter will be completed. If any doubt, please ask.
सर क्वेश्चन एक बार अच्छे से समझाओ.
एक दो मिनट.
क्वेश्चन एक बार क्वेश्चन समझाना सर एक बार.
ओके ठीक है मैं समझाता हूँ. एक दो मिनट में खाली एक लिंक आप लोग को डाल देता हूँ पहले अटेंडेंस की, देन आई कैन. ओके देखो सिंपल में मेरे पास 5 टाइपिस्ट है जिनको मुझे 5 जॉब असाइन करना है. द 5 टाइपिस्ट आर ABCDE एंड द जॉब्स आर PQRST. जॉब मतलब उसको टाइप करना है सम पेजेस. तो अगर मैं उसको P जॉब असाइन करता हूँ, सो ही विल हैव टू टाइप 199 पेजेस. ठीक है. तो हमको ऐसा करना है कि कौन सा जॉब किसको असाइन हो सच दैट द कॉस्ट विल बी मिनिमम, बिकॉज जितना टाइम ज़्यादा वो लगाएगा उतना ही उसको मेरे को कॉस्ट ज़्यादा देना पड़ेगा। तो मेरे को इसमें से ऑप्टिमम ढूंढना है कि कौन सा टाइपिस्ट कौन से जॉब के लिए ज़्यादा सुटेबल रहेगा सच दैट माई टोटल कॉस्ट विल बी मिनिमम। तो यहाँ पर मैंने सिंपल तरीके से बताया। लेट अस से अनदर एग्जांपल, जो दो मैंने ऑलरेडी दिखा दिया उसको छोड़ के तीसरा एग्जांपल दिखाता हूँ। लेट अस से माय जॉब आर विल बी असाइन टू बी। लेट अस से आर को मैं बी असाइन कर रहा हूँ, तो वो मुझसे कितना कॉस्ट लेगा मुझे ये निकालना है। तो मैं क्या देख रहा हूँ, आर की नंबर ऑफ पेजेस कितनी है 145। सो 145 पेजेस उसको टाइप कर दें और बी की स्पीड कितनी है 14, मतलब 1 घंटे में वो 14 पेजेस टाइप कर सकता है। सो आई विल डू 145 डिवाइडेड बाय 14, आई विल गेट माय आंसर एज 10.35। मतलब क्या हो गया, 10.35 आवर्स उसको लगेगा टू कंप्लीट दिस जॉब आर। अब 10.35 को मेरे को अज्यूम करना पड़ेगा 11, बिकॉज क्वेश्चन में बोला है पेड फुल इवन इफ ही वर्क्स फॉर अ फ्रैक्शन ऑफ आवर। तो 10.35 को मैं अज्यूम क्या करूंगा 11, मतलब 11 आवर्स उसको लगेंगे अगर मैं उसको जॉब आर असाइन किया तो 11 आवर्स। और उसका रेट क्या है पर आवर का 6 रुपीज। तो अगर वो 11 आवर्स काम कर रहा है तो ही विल चार्ज मी 11 इंटू 6, 66 रुपीज। तो ये उसका कॉस्ट हो जाएगा इफ आई असाइन बी टू आर। तो ऐसे ही क्या किया मैंने, सबके कॉस्ट पहले निकाल दिया, बिकॉज हमको क्या करना है, फाइंड द लीस्ट कॉस्ट एलोकेशन। तो पहले मैंने एक कॉस्ट मैट्रिक्स बनाया लाइक दिस। देखो ये मेरा कॉस्ट मैट्रिक्स है बाय परफॉर्मिंग द सेम लॉजिक फॉर ऑल। ठीक है, कुछ डाउट अभी?
नो सर।
ओके देन, सो हैज नो डाउट्स, आई एम क्लोजिंग द मीटिंग फॉर टुडे।